Hey tribe, welcome back. So today we're doing a fun, light-hearted reading, no deep, hardcore stuff, and we're looking into who might secretly like you. As usual, pile number 1 is on your left, 2 in the middle, 3 on your right. This is the Triple Goddess Tarot, and I will see you in timestamps. Hey pile number 1, let's see who secretly likes you. Ooh, okay, there is a bit of tea here. This person is someone that you had a conflict or an argument with, and it seems like in some weird way, the way you showed up to that argument or what you said or how you acted, even if it felt like it was out of line for you, it kind of turned that person on. If you didn't have directly an argument with them, then they saw you arguing with someone else. Where you in a very kind of heated situation, you wanted to stand up for what you believe in. Maybe it was just silly stuff and both people really both of them didn't win or didn't prove anything, but it was just kind of like a show of a character at that time that this person has witnessed in you, a bit like a warrior, a bit like a fighter, which maybe they didn't expect from you, and it kind of turned them on. All right, let's get more cards, shall we? I feel like I'm gonna be using the zombie tarot. A little bit more about this person. Who secretly likes you. Now, this is gonna be a very fucked up thing to say, but listen, I'm telling you what I'm seeing. The person who likes you feels like obsessive thoughts almost. Not in an unhealthy way here. I feel like they just can't get you out of their head. They're daydreaming, they're thinking about you, especially before they go to sleep. And I'm really seeing that they're going to be checking out your pictures on one of the social platforms, or if that's not the case, they're picturing you in their head. Now, this is someone who might work in a field, in a medical field. This might be someone who is a therapist. This might be someone who is a psychologist. But mostly I'm getting this is someone who either studied to be a doctor of some sort, because there are a lot of branches, right? Could be a nurse, could be a dentist, anything that's to do with the health sector. I feel like they were involved in that, even if they were not the ones who studied and worked in that field. This is going to be someone who, sorry, one second. This is going to be someone who maybe was bringing coffee in the office, right? In some way they were connected to a medical field. Maybe they were doing, I don't know, renovation. Say they are a builder, or they are interior designer, and a doctor has booked themselves, whoever has a private practice, booked themselves this person in order to help them out. There is some sort of very clear connection to the medical field. For some of you specifically here, this could be someone who has either a scar on their face, or someone who has a mole, something that is very prominent to them. Let's see. More cards coming out. This could be, I don't know if you had any surgery done or anything like that. This could be a nurse or a doctor. But I feel like you're stuck. If that's the case, you're really stuck in their head. Maybe your features, there's something about your features that reminds them of something that you don't even understand. It feels very strange to them too. Or maybe a conversation you had with a doctor or therapist, and it really kind of stuck to them. And I'm not talking about, I'm not saying that they are your therapist, because I'm not getting that kind of like that situation where a therapist is looking forward to seeing a patient. That's not the case. This could be someone who just works in that field, but they're not your therapist. When it comes to medical field, any traumas, any surgeries, teeth, I'm seeing particularly here, there is a big chance that this is one of those people who have taken care of you or came to check you from time to time. I'm not feeling here that you paid a lot of attention to this person. This feels kind of like mysterious to me when I tap into you. For a majority of you, some of you may know exactly who this is. This is someone who's super fucking smart. It has taken them probably a long time to graduate because they have chosen something that is really maybe intense. Or this is someone who, if they're not book smart, they are very intelligent in life overall. You're probably going to be able to talk to them about anything. This is someone who might also connect to people through their mind and how much knowledge they have, and that turns them on in a way. I want to see, what was your first view on this person? Even if you just saw them quickly passing by, right? And if you didn't really remember them, let's see, what was your view on this person? How did you see them? You at that time, you were quite closed off because there were so many things on your mind, or your focus was completely somewhere else. You have noticed this person, definitely. But for some of you, you might have thought that this person in some way maybe is or looking at you weird, or you misinterpreted their opinion about you. You may have misjudged the situation. Some of you may find out who this is and you may say, damn, I thought that they didn't like me, or I thought that they didn't think much of me, or I had no freaking clue. So that's what kind of situation we have for pile number one. Quite interesting, I'm seeing here. Yeah, I'm seeing that this person is thinking how they're trying to imagine how it would be if they were able to take that step. And for some of them, work doesn't allow them to. For others, they're just not able to kind of take that step because of fear of maybe rejection or opinions I'm getting. This person from time to time thinks about how it would be if you were together. Specifically, I don't know why they would think about holiday with you, or taking you somewhere, getting somewhere that is not the usual regular environment. So that's what I have for pile number one. Hope this made sense. And I will see you in the next one. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. Bye for now. Hey tribe, let's see who has a crush on you. Group number 2. I feel like I want more cards for this group. And I'm gonna be using the Zombie Tarot. Who has a crush? Whoever this person is who likes you, they're trying to fight their feelings. It feels like what I'm hearing, you will never know. And I don't know why this is. they wouldn't want you to find out for some reason. Let's see who they are. Okay, so straight away what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a difference of status. Now, I don't know if you are higher, they are lower, or vice versa, right? It doesn't matter, but what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing one person who, for example, who comes to clean the house, and they're not. There's someone who might have, struggled with finances or money, or it's just the phase in their life, and they come in to clean the house, and the house is beautiful. They're wishing, I would want to have a house like this, or they are wishing that they would want to earn that amount of money. I'm just giving you a house as an example here. But what's most important for them is not the environment as much as it is a person who lives in that house. And what they're telling me here, why they have a crush on that person, is because of their heart. So someone sees a person who has a different status. Maybe you were their boss or they were your boss. I don't know. But there's something like that. Someone is being hired here or was hired here, okay? And that person cannot let you go of their mind because of the heart. Or there is this almost like emotional connection here that this person is trying to fight. And I don't know why they're fighting it. There might be a reason why. Maybe there are other commitments, responsibilities, but it feels like maybe they have a child, maybe they have a family. I don't know what's the case here. Maybe you do. And they're feeling like, okay, I gotta in some ways spill all of these emotions out. And I feel like the only person that may know about this is their closest friend. And this is the only person who they know. They're not going to tell anyone about that, even on their deathbed, if they are being threatened. Okay, it doesn't matter. They wouldn't fucking tell. Yeah, so we are seeing a difference of status here. We're seeing a situation where someone's like, damn, I really like your heart. In some way, someone is very humble. Either would it be a boss who's really humble, or a person who comes to clean a house, they're very humble. Someone is really attracted to someone's heart here. That's the most important thing for them, and maybe the understanding between these two people communicating as if they're able to understand each other with just a couple of sentences or just a look, okay? All right, a little bit more about this person, please. I want to see what is the reason that they are trying to shut their emotions off or to bury deep down. They want to say here that anytime you would interact, you'd make them happy. As if you are the sunshine. That's the way they see you, the sunshine. The energy that you bring is kind of like a balm on their soul, if that makes any sense. Why are they not able to, or why are they shutting off their emotions here? I don't know why, but in some way they know that this cannot be a thing, either for now or forever. Maybe it's just a season in life and they're gonna come through later on. Or in some way they might know, or you might have showed them that you're not interested in them in that way or long term. This is someone who's quite shy, I want to say, okay? This is someone who might be on a shy side, or someone who may show like a very kind of charismatic image of themselves, but the real the real image of them is this kind of shy and very fragile individual, someone who just wants deep connections. For some of you, I'm seeing the reason why this person is not coming through, or this cannot work out in some ways, because someone may be thinking that if I do that, I would be cheating. So again, maybe other commitments are there. Yeah, I would be literally like ripping myself apart and my life apart if I did that. Will this person show up? Will this person tell you or give you a sign that they are interested in you? Yeah, I feel like they won't be able to resist at some point. They will try to kind of close themselves off, but sooner or later I feel like they're gonna, in some way, either directly or indirectly, show you that they like you. How are you going to like that? How are you going to like that? You're gonna probably call your best friend and tell them what has happened. This is gonna make you a little bit anxious, I'm seeing here. It's gonna kind of throw you off balance a little bit. So you're gonna be like, what the fuck? But you will be intrigued. What would happen if I did that? So there was a bit of that kind of pull where I'm intrigued to see what would happen here. Or even if I know this cannot happen, I'm able to at least fantasize about that. Okay. Bottom of a deck, we have Two of Swords again, so it feels like both people know that this might be wrong, or know that someone maybe is in commitment, or both of you are, and there's just kind of like push and pull energy, like, damn, I can't get this out of my head. This more so feels like a temptation than anything else. Might be a sexual temptation, and it's because of someone's fantasy. Someone has fantasized so much to the point where they're like, I have to have like this person physically at least for 10 minutes so that I can live my life. So I have tasted this. I don't know how healthy this is depending on circumstances, but that's what we have for pile number 2. I hope this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, let's see what we have for you. Who secretly likes you? 2 of Pentacles. Okay. I want to use the Zombie Tarot to clarify this. First thing first, this is quite a busy individual. They probably have a lot on their hands, especially at this moment in their life. Who has a crush on you? Let's see. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Emperor. 10 of Swords. Ooh, this is someone who, I don't know if this is you who left your town, or you moved. I'm seeing someone moving. I'm seeing someone moving, either going to live to another town, maybe working in another job, or moving abroad. And I'm seeing that the other person feels really left out and alone. And this could be the feeling that I'm getting here. A friend who has a secret crush, or a friend of a friend, even if you're not really close to them, okay? Someone who knows you, someone who hanged with you, someone who feels a little bit either left behind because of you moving, or once they have moved departments as well, could be a possibility. The moment that happened, they realized that, damn, like, I have feelings for this person. I also want to say this is not for all of you, and this is someone who you've been on holiday with, or even if it wasn't holiday, was like a weekend getaway or like a barbecue, I'm seeing something like that, that person was around. But I'm seeing more people there. It's not like one-on-one situation. There were more people involved there. And there's a lot of sorrow here that I'm picking up for this pile. It feels like someone is so far away from me now. Like that's what they would say. They're so far away from me now, and I feel like the more days pass, the more I'm afraid to forget this person, meaning you. Because I don't want to let go of that feeling, or I don't want to let go of this connection that we have. It's almost as if the more days pass, the more I don't see you, the further we are, the more difficult it is for me, and it's just like, feels like I'm being ripped apart in a way. This person is trying to hold it together. The time will heal it. That's something that they would say. Time would heal this. If we're not choosing to be together, then I would be fine with time. But I don't know how much time I would need to get over this. This doesn't feel like a crush to me, honestly, pile number 3. This feels like more than that. This feels pure, this feels genuine, it feels deep. Where other piles were more lighthearted, pile number 3, it's much more serious, okay? This is definitely someone whose heart you have. I don't know if you're aware of this or not. Whew, damn boy, okay. And my ear is ringing now. Okay, let's see what else we got here. This is someone who remembers the old days. I feel like you might have lived close to one another, or maybe lived together. It could be even like student, years, going way back. They remember being indoors with you, and there's this kind of like homey feeling. Maybe you are talking about what you're gonna do in the future, what you are seeking for, some of your goals and dreams. Maybe that conversation was about legalities, formalities, signing documents, getting feedback from university or college, something like that. This person either was in this conversation or they heard because they were close by. Oh, this is sweet. Oh, what do you want to say? That you look good? Regardless of how much time has passed, you look good. You'll always look good in my eyes. I'm in awe in the way you take care of yourself and how much passion you have for life, or who you're trying to become. So you see, there's a lot of depth in this reading, and there's a lot of love. I would also say this could be a long-term friend whose feelings at one point has changed from friendship to more than that, and maybe they never told you that, but they're telling me that I'm able to come back to friendship and not to ruin this relationship. If there was enough time that has passed between me, feeling the way that I'm feeling and me not telling anything, the more time passes, the more I'm able to come back to the friendship part of things, and I'm able to bury it. But I don't know if they really need to hear, because I feel like you have a really good connection here. Okay, how would you react if this person has confessed their feelings to you? Oh, you'd be over the fucking moon. You'd love that. And I keep getting that these people have to grow up. So if they tried being together when they were younger or way back, I don't think it would have worked out. These people had to grow up and experience other people until the time is, or will be, or was, right for them to. There is something to do with timing here. And I really feel like these two people could have a really strong and healthy relationship. But one of them tends to overthink, and I think overthinking, or this anxiety, why is that? Someone is afraid to reach for their goal, to tell the other that, hey, that's what I'm picturing. Or, hey, let me tell you what I actually think of you. Someone is anxious to do so, but that anxiety is kind of keeping them away from living the life that they want. Nine of Cups is here. These are the wishes. Someone is afraid of their wishes coming true, and I don't know why this is subconscious, or there are some other responsibilities or situations that I'm not seeing here. As if maybe someone is tied and they feel like their hands are tied completely. But if this person could, they would literally run into your arms. I'm seeing them lifting you up, spinning around, and saying, "I've been waiting for this for a really long time, and I couldn't do it earlier because it was just too much in my head, or there was something happening that I couldn't do that before. I wasn't strong enough before. Now that I have told you that, I feel like I've taken my brain on vacation, literally." Okay. I hope this made sense, pile number 3. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.